Hello.
Oh,
I'm very talented at turning off the music now. Chris just Skyped me about 20 minutes ago. I'm turning into a Skype fiend.
that's good. It's good to stay in contact with people.
Yep. Oh, I did a terrible thing today.
Oh, what did you do?
I had to lop off somebody who's been on the family tree since 1968.
Uh-oh,
Yes, I did.
look at that.
Ooh.
Look, very easy. Turn
Was
the
that
oven on to 350. Stick them
o-
in for 6 minutes.
okra?
Oh,
That was okra? That
yep,
was a huge thing.
yep. I ate all the alligator ones already. Those heated up nicely too.
I ate all of my okra. I ate them cold and they were quite tasty.
Oh, good. That's good to know too. But if you want them warm, the oven works very easily. So who did you lop off?
Someone whose name started off being Sina, but then I decided I misread it and it was really Lena.
I thought
And
she was the youngest sister of three. How could you lop off the younger sister of Minnie?
actually, well, you've got me there. I'll have to look at my, these are Lorenz's. Lorenz, Lena. Well, you're right. How did you remember that?
Because you just told me last night.
Well, how about that? What a good memory you have. Yes, that was Henry, who are definitely related, and Minnie and Lena, the youngest, who I haven't found a home for yet. But there was another Lena Lorenz um, that I thought was a daughter of Gustav, just as I had to chop Gustav's son off, and he's no longer a son but a brother. Well, now this Lena that for 40 years now, is it 40 or 30? 30 years, however many years, I had her married off to Frederick Sass, who lived right in between um, the Lorenzes and the Waterstotts and the Beetses. And so I said, well, she must be related. So I'll make her a daughter of Gustav. So she sat there for all these years as being a daughter of Gustav. And finally, I tracked down Frederick. I finally decided to do some work on Frederick Sass and found out they moved to um, Cleveland. And I found their children in Cleveland, and I found the marriage record for two of the children, and both of them said that their mother's was Lena something else, Rooster, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now Lena is no longer a Lorenz, she's a Luster, and she's gone.
Maybe that was her second husband's name, or first husband's name.
Ah, there wasn't enough time.
Okay.
Wasn't enough time. She's history now. I mean, you never know, but since I was going on absolutely purely guesswork all these years, I felt quite justified in chopping her off.
Mm-hmm.
I felt sad about it, but she had to go.
You have become ruthless in your 64-year.
So now I've got the new brother Joseph. Henry had in 1910. His brother Joseph was living with him in the household and said he was a brother. So now I had a new person to trace, since I'm sure now that Henry is related. So I felt justified in spending time on Joseph, and so that's probably take another couple of solid days of work.
Mm-hmm.
I've spent so far most of the day on just one of his daughters.
Oh.
Not making a lot of progress, but in fact, I just probably 5 minutes ago discovered that, well, she married, as far as I'm guessing, John Nelson from Sweden. And it's definitely John Nelson married this Lorenz. She was first Elizabeth, then she was Lizzie when she got married, and then when she had a kid, she was Louisa Elizabeth. And when she showed up in the 1900 census, she was Louisa C. But definitely all the same people. There's always John E. Nelson. He's from Sweden, born in 1858. It never varies. So I just 5 minutes ago discovered they moved out to San Diego, California, and were living there in 1920. So they had 2 daughters. I've made zero progress in finding out what happened to those 2 daughters. One was Florence and one was Olive. And there's nothing that I can find. And Joseph appears to have walked out on his wife because she's living in 1900 and says that she's widowed while he's showing up in 1910 living with his brother. So she wasn't widowed. I think that was the custom. If your husband walked out on you, when the census taker came, you said you were widowed. Because I've seen it happen in other places. So it's keeping me busy.
That's good. And you're finding out some interesting connections?
Yeah. All these things are held together by these slightly tenuous connections. Like, I'm not really 100% sure that Henry is related. I think he has to be. Only because he had a son named Fred and a daughter named Minnie, who signed the wedding certificate of Charles and Caroline Vaderstadt, and they would have been cousins of Caroline's. And Henry signed the birth certificate or baptism certificate of one of the Waller children. Although I suspect that was probably a son named Henry who died, and I just haven't been able to verify that he existed. Because it'd be unusual for an older man to sign a baptismal certificate. Almost always in these certificates, they have young people, even to the age of 16, signing these certificates. It seems to have been a custom.
Well, I imagine that will be around to guide them through their whole life.
Yeah. Oh, and I Skyped with Darlene.
Oh.
Chat Skype. Tammy told me today through on the phone. I forgot there's the phone exists. Charlie's mother was there, so Tammy couldn't talk because Charlie hasn't told his mother yet that he's moving.
Interesting. That might want to be conveyed sometime soon.
He told his father. He's probably hoping his father will break the news. I think Charlie is the youngest child.
Ah. Well, Tammy's the youngest child.
But she's moving back up to New England.
Yep.
To be close to her relatives. Charlie's moving away.
Well, they take turns.
Relatives.
Maybe in another 6 years they'll move out there again.
Could be. So what did you do today?
I didn't get up till 4 because I was up very late last night sending all the mused reminders to everybody, trying to drum up mused submissions. So I was up until like 8 in the morning doing all the mused mailings, and then slept, and then got up at 4 and started taking pictures for mused so that I could try to get some submissions in, and then worked on schoolwork. Today is when my cats and dogs final version of the paper went in, and some other papers.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
What do you mean?
You don't have to worry about submitting your cats and dogs story.
Yes, I do.
Well, it's a brilliant piece.
Well, but I still have to work my best on it.
Your teacher already told you it was excellent.
Well, but that was the draft. I could have destroyed it with my new version. I always worry about over-tweaking things and detracting from their appeal by editing them too much.
Yeah, that can be done.
So I had to submit the cats and dogs, which is done. I had to submit a communication paper about if you owned an art museum and a artist that was wild wanted to be in your museum, would you let that artist run and how would you handle it? So I put that one in.
No limits whatsoever on art. They can put Christ in a bottle of piss. As far as I can. I mean, that's an idiotic example. Nobody would ever do that. But, you can do anything in art.
I think, are you teasing? Because undoubtedly people have put Christs in bottles of piss.
Of course they have. Of course they have. I'm teasing, yes.
I said that I would try to work it in slowly over time so that I could keep encouraging the community to come and see the artworks and benefit from them. But if I went whole hog and showed all of the worst art the very first time, that the people in the community wouldn't even come to see it and would not have a chance to have their minds expanded. So I would do a first run, which started to press their boundaries, and then keep amping it as I went. Okay.
You're right.
Hello.
You actually had Skype still on?
Of course I had Skype still on.
Oh, no, you have multiple screens. That's
Yes.
what you do, little W.
You can have multiple screens. That's what Windows is all about.
I have single screen, so I either see you or I see something else.
You could hit that little not full screen button on your window.
Oh, that funny little thing? I suppose I could click on that. Wonder what would happen. Ooh. Look, now I can see genealogy software.
Amazing.
Amazing. That
Yes.
works.
I have submitted 2 of my papers, and I'm still tweaking my 3rd paper on ethics. So I just went over to read again my ethics paper while you were gone.
Well, what's your ethics paper about?
We had to choose from a list of different ethical breaches from companies in recent time and write about it. So from the list, I chose the Red Cross where they had the leader of the Red Cross resign because he had an affair with one of his coworkers.
Oh, dear.
So you have to talk about why the Red Cross made him resign, if what he did was really just have a personal relationship with someone. And part of the whole thrust of this current chapter was something called normalization of deviance. So we had to talk about the theory being, if someone starts to make ethical missteps in general, it means that they will be doing those ethical missteps in different parts of their life. So you can't look at them in isolation.
Basically, you can't trust somebody who's bad.
I suppose that's sort of it. I think it's more that if someone starts to slide down a slope, that the slide won't happen in just one area usually. So I have to talk about that being why the Red Cross let him go, even though they hadn't discovered any business things going wrong.
Yeah. That's like spies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. But I have to keep it to 5 pages, because this is the course where I was scolded for writing 2 long essays.
I hope you smacked him upside the head and told him that you wrote him a letter asking him for a page limit, and he unethically refused to respond.
I'm trying to find a gentle way to broach that subject. I will give that some more thought to try to work that in a minor way to a conversation, so that it comes across not as accusatory, but as just making sure that he realized that I had tried to do that and maybe missed it by accident. In the meantime, Lisa L., the infamous other member of this class, who I may have mentioned before, wrote me and asked me what I decided to do as the art director of the museum, because she wanted to know what she should do. So
and you wrote back and said it would be unethical of me to tell you.
I haven't written back yet. So I've been pondering what to write back, because it seems sort of cruel to be too belligerent about it. But on the other hand, I do in fact find it unethical for her to write me before an assignment is due and try to figure out what I'm submitting for my assignment. Especially since in a previous week, I explicitly said on the forums that I was very intrigued by the assignment, but that I would deliberately not talk about it because I thought it would be unethical for us to discuss our thoughts on the assignment while we were all working on submitting them. So I've already made that clear. And then she writes me.
Yeah.
But I think I told you, she's the one who has decided that she's telling all of her census people that she visits that they don't actually have to give her any answers.
Oh, that's the one.
Yes. So I'm already a little at odds with her about her ideas of how to implement ethics.
Right.
But that's okay. We are all different. She can have her wrong ethic ideas, and I can have my correct ethic ideas.
Right. Well, if she ethically believes in what she's doing, then you can't criticize her for it. Because ethics are personal. And they cannot be argued.
I'm not quite sure that's true.
Oh, yes. Hitler is a prime example.
You can't bring up Hitler. That's against the rules of discussion. Didn't we have that talk about the genealogy people bringing up Hitler? Once Hitler is brought up, the conversation cannot continue.
Right. That's what I always say about Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way.
Oh,
His song, I Did It My Way, and I always say, well, Hitler did it his way too.
so you are the violator. You're the one
Yes.
who likes to
Yep.
bring the extreme in.
Well, there's no law that says you can't bring Hitler into the conversation.
There's no law that says you can't bring him in. However, I think the subsequent law says once Hitler has been introduced into a conversation, it is doomed. I think you're the one who forwarded me that rules of conversation thing that mentioned the Hitler rule.
Probably.
All right, we'll just go with Mussolini in the future.
Right.
Or Pol Pot.
I was just about to say that was on the tip of my tongue. Although, to tell the truth, I have no idea who he was.
Cambodian killing fields, that's what comes to mind for me. Let's see what Wikipedia says.
I know that much, but I just really don't know anything about it.
Ruthless dictator, killed people. What else is there to know? Leader of the Cambodian communist movement known as the Khmer Rouge. Once he took control of Cambodia, he decided to cleanse the country and killed off over 2 million people.
Only 2 million?
How many people are in Cambodia? That's probably like half of them.
Yeah, that's true. Half of Cambodia.
They're claiming that it's because of support of Kissinger and Nixon that they were able to keep their power. But then Vietnam invaded Cambodia. He fled and he died in house arrest in 1981. Yep, so he was just evil. He wanted to cleanse his country of people who didn't agree with him. So that's a good question. How many people are in Cambodia? Population. Well, now the population's at 13 million. I suppose you'd have to try to figure out what the population was back then, because a lot of those countries are growing like weeds. But a large part of the population was slain.
Ooh, I can make your picture larger by just dragging the corner.
Excellent. You can have a giant Lisa.
I can make it full screen if I wanted to, but for some reason, I never have felt comfortable about having full screen on Skype.
Oh, there'll just be too much of me.
Full screen. Whoop, now,
Overwhelm the computer.
now you're full screen with a little tiny me down in the corner.
Ooh. I control the horizontal. I control the vertical. Let me out!
So how's Bob doing?
He thought today would be a day of rest because he is going so quickly through his books that they can't make new ones fast enough. The bookmaking people who give them their next assignment are way behind on all of their bookmaking activities.
Yeah.
However, he got a call this morning from his boss or whoever saying that they had fresh books in stock. So he drove in and got another book. So now he's working out of 4 different books, because in his original books he still has a couple people who haven't quite responded yet. And he went around all day visiting houses and calling people and all that sort of stuff.
Does he enjoy it?
I think on one hand, it's not bad work. On the other hand, it's not super fun work. He's enjoying meeting people and talking to them and stuff. But it's also very tiring, and there's a lot of paperwork to be filled out. And plus, it means you have to get up very early every day because you want to be out there for normal daylight hours, and we tend to be night hour people. So the whole schedule is getting turned around. And then he's exhausted when he gets home. And then he falls asleep, and then I'm still awake until 6 in the morning, so I'm asleep all day while he's up.
Yeah. I had lots of leftovers today. How did he do on his?
We were actually bad, and he forgot about the leftovers and made us steak.
Oh my.
But then I had him heat the oven up, so like I said, I had the alligator bits, and we both had some okra bits that warmed up very nicely. So we've got leftovers for tomorrow still.
Yeah, I do too, because I didn't eat all of mine.
Well, that's good. See, so it's a 3-meal thing. It makes that even more economical.
Yeah.
I think we'll be eating ours for a couple meals. I did just eat all the alligator bits, but I didn't eat nearly half of the remaining okra bits, which is only half of the whole pile of okra bits.
Really?
So we'll have.
I ate all of my okra.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 beef ribs left and half of a pork rib.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ate probably half of the pecan pie. But since there was also leftover, I didn't go for the leftover pecan. I went for the new pecan pie.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably have a whole pecan pie left, or about 3/4 of one.
Excellent. That can be breakfast for another day or two.
I forgot to have it for breakfast this
Oh.
morning. So tomorrow I will not forget to have it for breakfast, because that's when it's really good.
Mm-hmm. You should put a little note next to your coffee pot.
Yeah, I don't have a coffee pot, but I hear what you're saying.
All right, a little note on the microwave.
I do have a coffee pot, but I'm about to throw it out, but I'm going to save it and see if Tammy wants it,
Mm-hmm.
because I have no idea what she will need after she's done her tag sales.
Yep.
So I've stopped throwing away things for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I stopped anyways, but now I have an excuse for stopping.
Well, if it's a functional coffee pot, I would not throw it away.
Why not?
Because there's people who would want it. The Salvation Army would love a coffee pot.
Well, when I say throw away, I don't mean literally throw away.
Oh, okay. You're just saying that to appease me, but I appreciate it.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Just say throw away generically.
Uh-huh.
Get rid of is what I should say.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm sure the Salvation Army would be thrilled to have a coffee pot. They make
Uncleaned.
well, but they clean those sorts of things, and they make tons of coffee for all their, different people that come in and use their facilities. So.
Yeah. You know what I still have, which I have to get rid of, is didn't I buy some Tupperware from you once?
I don't think I ever sold Tupperware, but I suppose I could have.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay.
And I bought a Tupperware thing, which I forget what it does, but it's been sitting on this bureau for like 3 years now, or 4 years. I maybe have used it as a trick or treat basket once, but I have some strange things.
That sounds like a lovely thing to go to the Salvation Army, and someone will adore it.
Yeah. But I don't want to give things away until I'm going to tell Tammy to look around and see what she wants.
Okay.
And if she wants something of mine that I don't want her to have, she's not getting it. But if she sees anything that I don't want, then that would be great for her to take it.
Yep.
I would also like for her to take all of the crap that's in the basement that belongs to her.
That sounds very good. You are not a storage shed.
I don't think I will do it right away. I'll wait till they've been there for 3 or 4 months.
Yep.
And then I'll say, well, I'm going to take a trip up and I'm going to bring up as much of your stuff as I can. Maybe it'll take me 2 or 3 trips. Because she's got a big basement there.
Yep.
Why should I have it in my basement when she's got a basement and she's going to move again? She might as well take it and have it be part of her problem instead of being my lifetime problem.
Very true. Either she wants it or she doesn't want it.
In my front closet, I have her graduation robe from high school. And she has no storage space. She has no closet space in this new house.
Mm-hmm.
She's got 2 dinky little closets and possibly one more in the bedroom that I forgot that existed.
Mm-hmm.
There may be a closet in there too.
Well, but she could get a wardrobe. That's what people did before closets existed.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
But I want her to take all of her stuff.
Yep. That's a fair request.
I feel bad about doing it, but
No.
it's just going to end up being your problem. So, because she's never going to take it ever, unless I force her to.
She should have her things with her and either use them or get rid of them. It's silly to leave a trail of random clutter in other people's locations.
Yeah. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with Cashin's crap.
Well, hopefully he will move to Vermont, and then we could take a trip up to him in Vermont and bring him his stuff.
Sounds good to me.
And then he'll open a restaurant and a ski lodge and become world famous.
Yeah. Now, what about all of your crap that I've been holding all these years?
I don't think you have anything of mine, do you?
No, I don't.
Although maybe my picture's over on the little photo frame. Or did you turn it off?
You know, it's not running. It must have turned itself off. Because it doesn't, it's not running.
That's odd. There's a little on-off switch in the back.
I think if you let it run too long, it just turns itself off.
Oh, that could be. Maybe if you turn it off and then on again, it'll wake up.
Menu, enter, back.
On the far right, there should be an actual sliding switch.
Yes, I see it. Whoops, I just turned it off. Now I'll turn it on. Loading, it says.
There we go.
Insignia, digital picture frame, reading. Yay, the triplets and Jeremy. It's back to life.
Yay.
That is a nice thing to have.
Well, that way it's always something new, because if you just have a static picture, then you sort of tune it out after a day or two.
Yeah. A picture of yourself in there in a bikini.
That's the Key Largo picture.
I always look over and I go, oh my God, pornography.
No.
Then there's a picture of someone, I think it's Jen, who looks like a big fat slob. Now, who's this? Is that you and I?
You could hold it up in front of the screen and I will tell you. Or does it not reach that far?
Yes, it will.
That's you and me in Bermuda before the twist concert test. It's now switched to me in Bermuda. But the one before was me in my poodle skirt.
Oh.
And you in your 50s outfit when we were at that 50s dance.
Now I'm getting hungry again.
Oh, it's because I showed you the little okra bites.
Must be. Unfortunately, I ate all my okra.
Well, next time you will know that you don't have to eat them all at the restaurant and can bring some home.
Where's Bob, by the way?
He's on the couch. I think he's falling asleep in there. He got up at like 8 in the morning or something and has been on the go all day long. Oh, in fact, on TV tonight was the brand new latest Jesse Stone movie with Tom Selleck.
Really?
Let me see if I can, because that might be on Hulu or something. Do you ever watch, Hulu?
Yeah.
Which has the free TV shows?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see what station that was on. That was on CBS. 2 hours tonight on CBS. So the question is if that will end up on Hulu. Video. They have highlights of it on CBS.
With an overdrive 4G mobile hotspot, you can connect 5 Wi-Fi devices to Sprint's amazing fast 4G network.
No, I can't tell from the CBS site if they're going to show you the actual show or if they're just showing you. Oh, but no, it looks like. No, it looks like they have little snippets of things on here. But they say that you can watch full episodes of Miami CSI. Well, in any case, that might be something to look into. We have it recorded here, so the next time you come up, if we can't find it any other way, you can watch it from our DVR.
Uh-huh.
But that would be subtitle-less. The other option is to wait for it to come out on DVD, which probably would have subtitles.
So what was the name of the show?
No Remorse? Yes,
Preview.
Jesse Stone, No Remorse.
Preview and excerpt. And No Remorse. Gee, that'd be great. Oh, wait. Oh, The Insider.
Yeah, so it looks like they have all 5 on DVD on Amazon of the previous ones. And that they do have subtitles. So we could wait for the next one to come out. And then that'll have subtitles, but it's up to you. I guess one question will be, is I don't even remember how many books Parker actually wrote in the Jesse Stone series. And now that Parker is dead, what they're going to do, if they'll start handwriting new ones so that Tom Selleck keeps having someone to play.
He's dead?
Parker, yes, Parker died.
Robert Parker?
Yes. I believe he died of a heart attack at his typewriter.
Charlie Rose, A Conversation with Wine Critic Robert Parker.
No, the other Parker. Robert B. Parker. He died January 18th, 2010. Yep, he died of a heart attack at age 77, working at his desk on a new novel.
What a way to go.
Well, he died doing what he loved. Apparently he has written 9 Jesse Stone novels. So we have Jesse Stone stories to last us a little while longer. Bob and I met him at a bookstore in Worcester many years ago.
Really?
And he signed an audio book that we had.
Great. That must have been exciting.
That was nice.
I just beat Cashin on another Lectulus game. He sort of halfway threatened to stop playing Lectulus with me.
Oh.
And I said, oh, please don't. Nobody will play with me. And he said, yes, and you're about to beat me on chess, too. That's always the way I kept him from dropping out of Lectulus. I said, well, you always beat me in chess. But I happen to be beating him this time.
That's just more incentive for him to up his game.
Oh, why do I have relatives named Joshua Wayne Creech?
What's wrong with that name?
Because he sends a message called Die Deutsche Wolkenscheuche 940 Ostpreußen 2.
Interesting.
Oh, freaking Nazi is what he is. He is.
Well, then you can hit the little ignore button.
Now, Jason Waller, although he's another one of my nephews. He seems to be a Jesus freak. He's also a Sam Cooke freak, which is just awesome.
See, you have relatives in all shapes and sizes.
I'm going to definitely I always answer him when he refers to Sam Cooke. I always come back with something Sam Cookie.
So what is this Brazilian radio station? If I just do a Google search, will I find it?
Oh, I was looking today. I couldn't find anything.
All right.
Everything I clicked on said that it couldn't. There was no web page for it. I finally decided it was my computer. Now I can send you the web page for the one that I listen to, but and I'll do that right now. In fact, my favorites are still showing all the things from this morning. I'm from Rio. Here, I'll send you this one. Hey.
Hey.
Now, how do I send? First, I have to. Oh no, I have to go to conversations. Conversations. Did I just start it?
Nope, I did something on my end. It doesn't sound Brazilian though.
Okay, I'll start something on my end. You'll see what it's like. I didn't think of doing that.
This sounds very English. Toast and marmalade for tea.
100,5 FM o dia.
I will make an effort to listen to those and build my skill at deciphering Brazilian words. So wait, what is our Greek letter for the day?
Omega.
Omega! Wait, I could draw an omega. Omega!
Looks like an alien.
It is not. It's an omega.
I was looking for something educational for you to listen to.
Okay.
And try as I might, I wasn't able to find something. I did a bunch of Googles, and everything I clicked on said it couldn't connect. But you should be able to Google some in fact, my Google is still there. It's still in the Google box. I just finally decided to choose classical radio.
Uh-huh.
Because I figured they would be talking slowly. You know, classical DJs are always talk very slowly, and they talk about things that we know about already.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was trying for. I finally decided to try for that. Oh my God.
Well, I could do Google searches on that and see what I can find.
It's so difficult to find what I want to find. Huh? Every time I...
That darn web.
The darn web. Maybe I'm just, jazz. I even thought of jazz.
Uh-huh.
Brazilian radio. Listen online. Música de Guaíba.
Guaíba.
Radio Bandeirantes. Radio FM o dia. That's what I sent. That's what I sent you. Now these seem to be music of quality.
Ooh.
Music. Let's listen to that for a moment. See if that's actually quality music.
Graça para você, Nando Reis em Guarulhos. A festa rola no Salão do Livro de Guarulhos, que fica na Avenida Transguarulhense, no Continental. O Salão do Livro começa às 10 da manhã e à tarde tem um Mega Show 89 com Nando Reis para você, hein? Domingão que vem, dia 16, Nando Reis ao vivo e de graça.
I don't think so.
That was a little fast for me.
No, it doesn't sound like classical music at all. Oh, gospel music. Radio do Coração.
Ooh.
This is great. This is an incredible long list of Brazilian radio.
Are you on radiotime.com?
Yeah.
Yep, I was looking at that too. All right, well, I'll bookmark that. I'm sure I'll find something in there that I can start working with.
Reggie, Alleluia. That sounds a little religious to me. The problem is trying to find something that's just calm. O amor do rio. Now that sounds, it says unreliable next to it. Well, never mind. Ontem, hoje e sempre. Yesterday, today, and forever.
Aww. I know.
That's an incredibly good list. Jesus is in the first place. Well, I translated that for you. It's always Brazilian top 40 is how they describe it. Adult contemporary. Oh, Radio Educadora. Se é bom, a gente toca.
It's good for men who like to touch.
I've already gone past it. I can't translate it when I can't see it anymore.
Ah.
Tell us what's wrong. It stops or doesn't work. Well, never mind. I'm not going to even tell you what's wrong. It's amazing how hard it is to find just a plain football. Now, news and talk. Except it's called Radio São Francisco.
So we can hear Brazilian with an American accent?
Let's try that.
Em Pará de Minas.
Rádio Tropical em Lagoa da Prata.
Rádio Queluz FM em Conselheiro Lafayette.
No estado da Bahia.
Rádio Carícia em Correntina.
Rádio Educadora Santana em Caetité.
Rádio Nossa Senhora de Guadalupe em Riacho de Santana.
No estado de Santa Catarina.
Rádio Cultura em Florianópolis.
Rádio Cidade em Brusque.
No estado da Paraíba.
Rádio Caturité em Campina Grande.
Never mind. Brazilian jazz. Now, you would hope that jazz would be, probably they'd mostly be playing jazz, though.
Where'd that go?
Brazilian hip hop. Ooh, here's one, Brazilian news.
Oh, okay.
Tell us what's wrong. No, I won't. How about Brazilian Catholic? Actually, Firefox was suggesting a plugin.
Oh.
On that. Here's another Brazilian Catholic. Interesting. Another Brazilian Catholic, Brazilian gossip.
Gossip?
Gossip. Download the Windows Media Player Firefox plugin. Must close all other browser windows before installing. No, I'm not going to do that. I keep many browser windows open. Well, you can see the trouble I had this morning.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not sure that any of these
Texto, notas produzidas pelos nossos sábios. Isso aqui é o
something's
livro
working.
mais comum que nós usamos. Eu repito que nos 5 livros da Bíblia, da sua Bíblia, você tem a Torá. Não tem problema nenhum, você tem aí.
That one sounds encouraging.
Esse livro você tem ainda os profetas, né? Você tem aqui o comentário a Haftará, no caso do dia aqui, né? Então você tem aqui o estudo relacionado àquela paraxá, né? E várias outras coisas que ajudam no estudo. Agora, a réplica da Torá, o Rushesa podia até pegar para nós aí e fazer, de repente, uma explicação aqui, né?
Primeiramente, esse é um formato da Torá sefaradi, que está dentro de uma caixa de madeira redonda. No formato ashkenazi dos judeus do leste europeu, ela é apenas com uma capa, tá? Uma capa, e ela é aberta dessa maneira. No caso de uma Torá sefaradi, ela é aberta diferente. Ela é coberta sempre com esse peitoral aqui, um sinal de honra. E para que nós a leiamos, nós utilizamos o iad, que é...
Well, that's as close as I've ever come to hearing something that was possibly listenable to.
Okay. Which station was that?
A mesa de leitura citada lá no livro de Neemias, capítulo 8. E aqui, então, nós temos as colunas do texto que vão sendo lidas e na sequência das parashot.
I don't think I can send you the URL for that. The way they're delivering it.
Can you see the columns though? Because I already know the URL of the main list.
Yeah, it's TV Israelita.
Okay. I will take a look for that.
Sounds pretty god-awful boring.
Well, but it will help me build my skills. Isn't pillarizing a word? Is it pillorying?
What word?
Pillorying. I thought it was pillarizing.
I thought it was pillarizing.
Well, dictionary.com says pillarizing is no such word. They say that the word is pillorying.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay, I need to finish up this final epic paper before midnight. So I am running out of time.
Okay, well, I'm busy doing genealogy, so. Good night, sweetie.
All right.
Love-
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.